check telephone line. Really?
Okay, sound is on and they can hear us. We're going to jump to the second question because this is a question that I get asked quite frequently out and about. When people see Charlie and I together, it usually comes up in conversation. The question is, if a service dog dies while in service, there must be a tremendous loss for the recipient. How does one replace such a vital lifeline? One thing we do know is, most likely, the dog's going to die before you do. You have to be able to understand that that dog is it's a working dog. You have to get over the fact that, I mean, you're going to go through a mourning period. It's going to be a great loss to you. But in the same token, you have to keep in mind that you need a dog, so you need to get another dog. So you need to go through that mourning period fairly quickly, and you have to get back on the horse, so to speak, and start working with another dog. You're not going to forget the first dog, but you're going to live with the second dog and start figuring out the personality of that second dog. Everyone that I have known that has had a service dog and has died, and they've been, traumatic loss, and have not jumped back into the game, have really lost out on it. So my advice to you is get back on that horse, get yourself another dog, and move on.
Bud, can I tell them about Bud?
Sure.
Bud's dog came down with lymphoma.
Yes.
And died very quickly.
Yep.
And they, quite right, they put her to sleep. And he was absolutely devastated. He was never going to have another dog again. It was just, he couldn't possibly. 4 days later, he was on tears on the phone. He said, I can't live without a Great Dane.
Yep.
So we had to give him a puppy. We gave him a puppy at 9 months, remember?
Yep, and that was Rue.
Rue.
Yep.
And Rue's doing beautifully.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had a couple of cancers. I kind of count on 9, 10 years working with it. We have bowel cancer.
Grumman is doing good. Grumman's only issue right now that we are dealing with is he's kind of more of the barker of the crowd than the rest of the dogs. Grumman.
Really?
He's a little verbal. He will stop when you talk to him, but he makes
Is
you.
he growling?
No.
He's grumbling?
Yeah. No. He just likes to bark to tell you it's. He's the first one to say it's 3:45, and I know I'm eating at 4:00. He's the first one at 8:15 that will tell you it's almost 8:30. No aggression, no real negatives. He just very verbal. But you can say, Grumman, come on, knock it off, and he'll stop for a few minutes.
Will he stop for Megan too?
Yeah. But Grumman has a very good. What's the word I want to say? He's very smooth, very good pace, good position, very fluent. No jumping, weaving, jerky movements. He's very smooth. He'll be good.
We have 31 of that age group.
Will you be training anyone this summer as a trainer for SDP? Gosh, I hope so. We got all summer to go. I don't think that we're going to be stopping unless there's something that everybody else knows that I don't. Yeah, we're not going to run out of work.
Oh, we have, 8 interns here now?
Yes.
We're going to have 8 interns.
Yeah.
I've already caught some people with a tight leash out here that we've had to straighten out a little bit, but other than that, we're doing all right. We don't allow a tight leash because people like you aren't going to be able to hold on to it anyway. So if you can't control what the dog's supposed to do, then you're out of luck.
Will George need additional training when Bella goes to middle school?
No, I don't think so.
Well, no, and anytime you bring a dog into a new environment, you have to enforce the training that's there. So, I mean, George is going into one school that she's in now. It's going to go into a new school, which is a new exposure, which is new things. And then you have to train everybody at the school. All these kids are going to be...
School, I'll go along with that one. This dog has been to Disney World. If he can't cope with the high school, well, I suppose that wouldn't...
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times and ran out myself.
I suppose that could be worse than Disney World, but this is the one with #1 service dog. They gave a trip to Florida, give the award, and they went to Disney World. And the next thing that happened was he was on the doctor's show.
Oh,
So
wow.
in California.
Okay.
Flying,
Oh,
you
my
know,
gosh.
all that stuff, and they ended up in Disney, whatever it is out there.
How do they fly?
Wow.
How?
It is it easier to train a dog or a kid? I'd say they're about the
Pack
same.
them in, lie 'em down.
Having kids and having dogs, it's about the same. Sometimes dogs, I have been told that Charlie listens better than most kids
One
do.
of her questions for you was about the legs, so you just answered it.
To me, it's almost gone. Because I know if you walk up there, you see the expression, still in the hole.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Training more people.
And you have to behave.
Let's see. Let me catch up to the two. Make sure they're the same people.
So that you
Oh, okay. Now I got you. That makes more sense. We, like she said, we do have the interns coming in. They're going to take care of some of our specific task-oriented things that need to be like down and weight and walking on a leash. The basic stuff that we keep here on property that they learn prior to when Megan and I start taking them out into the real world. And that's huge. If we have people that do that, and we do have people that we give specific tasks. When we identify an issue, we will often refer it back down to somebody and say, hey, I need you to start working on this. Shannon does it a lot. Margaret does it a lot. So that's where the interns are going to come in. They're going to come in with the basic tasks that need to be taught. Wrinkle is doing better on the feeding thing. If you'll notice, a couple days last week, I pulled Wrinkle out by singular so that I could deal strictly with him, not another dog or her. Wrinkle's a her, right?
I knew you were shopping there for that reason. I don't know.
Well, I get them all confused. I have to look under the hood. A couple times last week, I brought her out by herself because I wanted her to specifically see me so that she knew if something wasn't going right, that it wasn't anything else. She couldn't blame it on any other dogs or anything else. It was specifically her. And then you notice the first time I brought her back out with another dog, she didn't do any of that barking or lunging or anything else. She got
Her
it.
finger, didn't she?
Yes, a couple times.
Yeah, I saw that and thought, oh, that's
Yeah.
awkward.
She stopped.
Is it this? You stopped it with a clap or have?
I've done it with a clap. I've done it with a tap on the nose. It's a good thing there's no audio down there half the time because there's a few things that have been said that probably
Well, it
shouldn't
has
be.
to be, If you don't discipline your dog, the world will,
That's right.
or your child.
So Wrinkle's doing better, back with coming out with 2. She'll be fine. The important thing is you have to identify what the problem is. And as I always say, back it up to where they're comfortable again or where it's going right and come back into it. It's always been my way of correcting things. Don't let them get away with it, whatever you do.
It is.
Is Lincoln and Dragon back at the farm? I didn't know they left. I don't do any of the horse
I
stuff.
saw Lincoln.
I don't think they left.
No, I don't.
Because she's got the trailer down in Virginia or someplace.
Oh.
The truck's gone. There's no
Yeah.
truck not here, is it?
The only contact I have with the horses when I walk in the morning, I go, hi, horse. And then I walk right by. That's about all I do with the horses.
So that's all the dogs.
Those two are supposed to leave, and she is picking up 2 more rescues. That she's gonna drop off here Sunday. I don't know. I don't always know what's going on. It's not unusual. she's into equine rescue, getting horses out of the slaughter pens in Texas and Pennsylvania.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That was Gwen, your daughter, that asked one of those questions.
Oh,
Is it easier to train a dog or a kid?
You want me to answer that? I don't know. I think I'm
We'll ask your mother, Gwen. I can't believe you asked that because I don't see how that can be a winning answer.
You can also ask eggs,
Glenn, I
donkey,
did not hear the second part of whatever you said on the phone. The phone is kind of cutting dead or something weird.
Well, maybe your phone's
So
dying.
ask it again or whatever. Who's there with you is what I did not hear. Somebody is with her watching us now.
Oh. So Gwen, your mother wants to know who's with you.
We have a guy that comes and talks to his mother in England. On this thing. Yeah,
So are those just questions that people have said?
just questions and comments.
live chat.
Here's one for you, Carlene, and then you can do your mail call. What is the remedy for pulled muscle for a dog?
A cold?
Pulled muscle on a
Cold
dog.
muscle?
Like a shoulder muscle or.
Shoulders take a long time if it's a
Yep.
shoulder. Shoulder in a horse is 8 weeks, big time.
My answer is we put them on medical hold.
Yeah, you let rest and relaxation. If you give them a painkiller, it's a mixed bag because basically what you should have them do is rest it.
Right.
And if you give them the painkiller, then
You're
they're gonna
masking
run out
it.
anyway. So I let pain be the one to
Right.
slow them up.
All you veterans know that when you mask pain with meds, you don't solve the problem. and often will get worse. Okay. You're all up there.
Okay.
Let me get your table set up.
Okay. Cool. I'll get there.
Thank you, Bentley.
It's me, Beth. Oh, Beth! Oh! Is this Beth of Beth and Bob? Okay. Somebody else here says, I know Wanda Houdini is undercover. I have a feeling Wanda is with Janine in the truck, wherever that is. What happened? Here we go. There we go. We're organized. Okay.
Okay.
It must be Beth from Beth and Bob. Hi, Beth and Bob. Okay, this is exciting now. This is from the Annenberg Foundation. Earlier this week, we got a $100,000 grant from the Cummings Foundation. Wow is right. And this is from the Annenberg, and this one's been with us for 4 years now. They have been absolutely wonderful. They are explore.org. They're the ones with the cameras. And here we have $150,000. So if you add that up with the hundreds that we got a couple days ago, that's $250,000. It's unbelievable. But my salary for the year is over that. So don't everybody get all excited. Let's just keep those chicken bricks going because they are so important. The chicken bricks are $20,000 a month, every month. So there's another what? What's 24 or 20 times how many months? 12. Come on now, 12 to 142. 300,000 pounds? 240,000. Yeah. Okay. It's always put some change on the end, so Okay, so that's what we live on. These two and that chicken brick is absolutely critical. You know about the chicken brick?
No, ma'am.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Well, put that in the bank department. Here's our banking department.
I see how to spell it.
Huh?
When I get the spelling right on Annenberg.
No, explore. Explore. Don't do Annenberg.
That's much easier.
They ask, please, if you use the Annenberg, explore. Okay. No, we don't want that one, and we don't want that one. That may be the only one. This one I didn't know what. But we don't have an awful lot of things. This one I thought Boston Dog Lawyers. says it's an advertisement, but I kept it anyway because I said, what on earth? This is if you get bitten or something, I suppose. It's time to bark back. I'll read that some other time. Jesus, I got cards even. Huh. Okay, well, I'll work on that some other time. We got other fish to fry. I would, if they're into what I think they're into, I would like to have any town that sets up a leash law that say they must have a dog park. Otherwise, you're condemning your dog to nothing for a very long time. So I think that should be a law that's passed. Okay. Sometimes people put on here who they are that send these things, and sometimes they don't. This one didn't. No, there are no cookies yet. Don't worry about it.
Cool stuff.
Tribe. Oh, boy. I mentioned this.
Yep.
I mentioned this like yesterday in a Daily Doggy, right? This has got to be interesting reading. This was on CNN. Did you read it?
No, I haven't read it. I read the Daily Doggy.
The Daily Doggy, I put it at the blurb. It's his contention is the strength of the human to belong to a tribe, which is something apparently Benjamin Franklin noticed way back in the days when people would gravitate toward the Indians. No Indians ever have been bonded to these people that are looking out for each other and real brotherhood and all that sort of thing. They come back and they're alone. I think he's got a very good point. So
True, that's true, because I went through that just coming out of basic training.
really,
So
you get
you're so in tune with being with all these people and working as a team,
yeah.
and then you come out and you're on your own, and it's like, you just feel kind of lost for a while.
It ought to be good. It ought to be good. This is a weird passage.
So we don't know who sent that, or did you
I
order?
even forgot the one. Eileen,
No, the other one, Tribe.
well, the tribe. I didn't have a name on it. Didn't have a name on it. This is trouble. Oh, these things. I thought it was cookies. It's not. Oh, you're in luck this time, kid. These are those butcher block bones. They work. You have to be careful with those long ones because they'll chew it down, and then the Great Dane will swallow the last bit and they get stuck. So these, by the time they dig out all that marrow, they'll be fine. I've never had a problem with these. You want one, right? You want to? Why don't we give these to them later? You could have them here. They're now.
You look
She
very
knows.
interested, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Heavy. Heavy. You're right, something smells good.
That one? You think so?
Could be. Oh dear. This is where I did the right thing. Oh, here we go. Julie, Arlington, Virginia. Get out of here. No, get. You're liable to get anything in here. We have a box within a box. You want to help with this one? Because I can't do that. Ready? I got that one. I'll put this one down here. Now we start again. Oh, and we have shit pickers. Whoa! Whoa! These are shit pickers. Do you know shit pickers?
No.
These go in your back pocket with a a grocery bag.
Right.
And so that you take two of these and you scoop
Oh, okay.
and put it in the, and then you throw it away. So the whole mess, tie the top, not at the top, and everybody's fine. Well, isn't it? But these people, you take a look at how these people cut those things and how
Very
accurately.
specific size.
Yeah, they're in the money.
3 by 6.
Right on the money. Uh-oh. The phone. You're gonna have to get the phone, because I don't have a phone.
Where,
It's right around the corner. The phone, she's getting it.
Call from Chavoet Line C.
Service Dog Project. Oh, my word. Okay. This is a sign language interpreter. Lindsay? Sevoich.
SED.
Okay, I only have, okay. You ready for me? We have only Great Danes for balance. She should look up Assistant Dog International
She's 13.
online
What was the name of it?
and find a trainer near her.
Bailey.
Anyway, well, we had a dog baby.
And there are a lot of them. Correct. Well, it could be for somebody in a wheelchair. Is she deaf and a wheelchair? Okay, she should get a hold of me online. Can she do emails? My email address is animalep@aol.com. Well, that's that kind of thing we do deal in, believe it or not. Go look up Bella and George on Facebook. We donate our dogs, and everything else I'm going to have to answer on email. I'm on camera right now, so this is going worldwide.
To the small people who had
Okay, bye. That was the interpreter. That's when you call it TTI, whatever, and you talk, and then they talk, and you talk, and it goes on. Anyway, okay, so these are shit pickers. So we have a nice bunch of.
Oh, here.
Should have it. You want to put these on the front porch? These are very nicely cut ones.
Front porch?
On the front porch, okay.
Here, honey.
Just stick it in. Okay, and this is from Noreen, East McKeesport, Pennsylvania. I think you ought to answer all the other telephones. Why don't you, if it rings again, during mail call, it's very annoying. Very annoying. If it's a fire or something like that, let me know. Otherwise, tell them to get a hold of me. I don't hear that well anyway, so it's very complicated.
Yes, I remember speaking to the Japanese people for you when they
Oh,
first
yeah.
talked.
That was a good one. They wanted to take a picture of Belle and George, and they only spoke Japanese. Oh, that was
They
good.
did a whole program
Oh.
on them.
It was wild.
Aired in Japan. Yeah,
Oh, look, guys, you're luck.
that's what he spelled. Hi, Chaos.
Good Lord. Not getting too much reaction here.
What is it?
Chaos? Oh, come here. Here we go. Uh-oh, we dropped one on the floor. Hey, you want one? You want a couple? Somebody want to poke those in her mouth there? There we go. Oh, did you come and get some here?
They're all waking up now.
You want a couple? Come here. That one's deaf. White one is deaf. It's sign language. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. When not at my computer working during the day, I usually have it on the Puppy Hill camera. Always something fun to watch. Thank you and your staff for all you do. It's a wonderful group of people you have around you. I enjoy the dogs getting their treats during mail call. So we just did that, didn't we? Okay. So these two... Get out of here. I think we got it. I think we have to put these in the overflow room, and that's what we have entrance. They have young legs. Yeah, unpack will make sure there's nothing in the bottom I'm supposed to know about. I already read this part. Here, David.
Smelling those bones.
Okay. This is from Karen, Baden, Pennsylvania. Get your nose out of the way. This doesn't look too well.
Bentley. Painters.
There we go. Maybe. Ow! Here goes my shoulder. That's all right, we'll make it. 2 chicken bricks for Karen. Okay, we can do that. So, we take out the chicken brick money, put that in the bank. And we put the chicken brick thing in here, that's the chicken brick department. And then Donna enters them in the, oh boys, here we go. Purple towels. There we go. Dear Carly, this banner is to attach to your golf cart for when you all give away any official tours of Crazy Acres. Oh my God. Oh, I've always wanted one of these. Oh my heavens. We have it labeled tour bus, but it really is really not. This is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Here, somebody hold it up to the camera. That is gorgeous. We will put that on immediately. That is beautiful. Where she got that from? Thank you for all you do, Crazy Acres. You want that one? And then she sent us some duct tape to keep us going straight. That's always very handy. Purple duct tape. And then we have more of these. And more of these. Ah, that is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's purple.
It's purple. We do purple around here. And you want to take care of this stuff? You just set it over there for now. You'd be very good, thank you. Okay, we did all that. Are you going to do questions?
Sure.
Boston dog lawyers. Actually, if Beth is down at Gwen's, I think Beth, if I remember correctly, is a judge in Boston. One of her college friends. Okay, so you're going over there and I'm going over here. Look out, Mutt. Oh. Oh, I left my water bottle over there.
Oh, go back.
Here we go. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know.
Who's the phone department?
Does this guy weigh right here?
How much do you weigh?
Yeah.
168 pounds.
Oh, okay.
He's a little pudgy.
He's a big guy. 168. Yeah. 4 big feet.
Oh. Well, if she's got any message, she can type it in.
Thank yous to the Edinburgh Foundation, explore.org.
You're right, that's golden. That's our fourth check from them. I mean, it's the one, it's every year. You get all excited.
It's Only Puppy Love says, thank you and God bless Explore. Not only did they bring Service Dog Project into my life, but they have expanded my world and brightened and enlightened every single day.
That's true. These people, they like watching this stuff. And the baby donkey is so cute. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's open world. People never thought they'd see anything like that or have any kind of personal relationship with a donkey.
Right.
His name is Pocket. Her name is Pocket. Nice donkey.
Yeah, there's a question from your daughter that probably shouldn't be.
Should be read.
Yeah. Something about medication.
Oh, I sent her medication. You maybe got it.
How was Carlene's day?
Carlene's day was the day, like a lot of the others.
How are Bentley and Bailey doing?
Bentley and Bailey are doing fine. Bailey had her trip down.
Oh, sorry, Miss Darlene. Sorry.
She had her trip down to the barn today and back. And then we gave her a ride in the cart. So she's exhausted.
She walks back.
She walked back, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I know it hurts her feet on that hot top too. What did she say about the medication? Shut the microphone off for 1 second and read me the medication thing in case I have to answer or something.
And we're back.
Yes,
Good
every
parent.
once in a while we have, Bailey is on 2 things. She's on Duramax, which is what Gwen is talking about, I think. But Duramax, it is a painkiller. It's like an aspirin-y sort of thing for dogs, but it's liver flavored.
It's okay.
He's worried about the flies.
Oh.
Oh, Bailey.
His
Bailey.
168-pound dog is terrified of flies.
You're kidding.
Well, there's a reason behind it. He never was until we were in this electrical accident.
Buzzing.
He got electrocuted. I have a feeling the buzz of the fly
Oh.
brings back the memory of the...
Oh, no.
He doesn't know what did it. He thinks the fly that caused that shot.
How did he get shot?
That's a long story. I'll tell you after we get offline. They've heard it so many times.
Oh,
He didn't get... Not only he did, I did. We both got knocked out.
oh no.
Did Pam go home today?
To who?
Pam.
Pam left. She left with a battery to drop off someplace to pick up another battery so that our green golf cart will now work again.
Oh,
The old green golf cart.
the old green.
the old one. We have a new one.
affectionately known as the Green Hornet.
It's okay, Bentley, you can come out and lie down. There's a
Was it
fire.
mentioned how much Explorer donated? I believe it was.
What's this?
What the donation was from Explorer?
$150,000.
It's not, oh, no.
He likes that spot right there.
Chaos was late to getting the new cookie giveaway. Please make sure she gets some. I think she did.
She did get some.
Chaos doesn't miss out much.
She doesn't miss too many of those. Did you put the mic back on again?
Yeah. You like the banner.
Banner is wonderful. Banner is wonderful.
Is there a way to get a camera to see the donkeys more?
Not really.
No.
You've got two choices. You have them in their stall or out to pasture. The only way we can get them out to pasture more and perhaps aim them better is if we put a grain dish out there so they have their breakfast out there, which I've been trying to do. We use one of those black tubs, you know, the little short black tubs, clean it, scrub it because they're filthy usually, and we put that out by the hay. And if we just drop some grain over there once in a while, it'll keep them out there on camera.
And we also have the camera for the puppies on Puppy Hill. So you have to share.
Yes, it's the same camera that's on Puppy Hill, so, yes. But watch them at night, because once we shut that door, the aperture of the camera does much better, and you can see them much better.
Mhm.
So after we fed down there at night and shut that door, you'll be able to see them very nicely.
Okay, from Blue Penguin,
Look how he's gonna knock you over.
urgent, very important, ready?
Yes,
What is dessert and will there be whipped cream?
there is, I believe, it looked like blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie.
I don't think it is, I think it's
It looked like,
blackberry or something.
well, it looked like blueberry to me. I
Something like
haven't
that.
had any, so it looks good.
I already had it I had it for an appetizer.
Yeah.
And I didn't put whipped cream on it. I'm off whipped cream, I think. It's just sticking to my hips terribly.
Would some type of balm being put on Bailey's feet before going on the hot ground work?
We have booties for her, but she doesn't like them.
No, yeah, dogs usually don't.
You know. If we could only get her to get in the wagon to come up here when she wants to come up here, that would be fine. But she is a hard-nosed cookie. She
Mhm.
knows what she wants to do. That's a long one. What's that?
This one?
So long.
Oh, no, not yet. We have to read this one. Oh, and a giant, super huge penguin hug for everybody.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see, something funny. Before I started watching 3 years ago, I used to see a woman in an electric wheelchair in my neighborhood with her dog, all bundled up in the winter, and I thought, that's nice that she has a companion, but couldn't someone else walk the dog for her? I never thought about a service dog assisting someone in a wheelchair, and I thought I was pretty savvy. I learn something new every day.
Yep.
I didn't know Great Danes could be service dogs until I saw one in Newburyport, which was, I believe, Renee and Thomas.
Yeah. Well, I'm the only one. I mean, nobody ever thought Great Danes could be.
Mhm.
And years ago, when I went to that first Assistance Dog International conference, she was a young dog, and she was the dog I had with me. And the president of ADI came over and said, "You Great Dane people are crazy." And that was my welcome to Assistance Dog.
Uh-huh.
Nobody would sit with me at the table. It was very lonely. But now I've got the #1 dog in the country, and I'm very pleased with that.
You're showing them.
And we have over 110 sort of out working and working well. You know?
I have
You
a,
know.
I have a funny story. Beth and I went to a concert Sunday night, and as we were walking into the theater, I saw a dog, a service dog, at the back of the auditorium. He was in a downstay, and he was being very good and very quiet. All you could see were his eyes moving, watching the people go by. It was a German Shepherd, and I took a quick look at the person sitting, but I didn't really notice them. So when the concert ended and we were walking back up, I looked to see if the dog was still there, and he was. And I looked at the person with him, and it turned out to be my wife's cousin, who was blind, and his new seeing eye dog.
Oh, there you go.
He was very, very well behaved.
They are. They are. I would like to really talk to some of those guys somewhere along the line, because they don't start training theirs till they're 18 months old. And I think that's too long. I don't think it's right. I think that our method of, we start spoon feeding ours at 3 weeks so that we get their attention. And there's a picture of me sitting there with 11 puppies, 7 weeks old around me, and they're all sitting looking. Perfect. I don't think you can do that with any of these other dogs that they're giving out. And I think it's too disruptive to the dog to get bonded to the family, then they take them back to training, and then they give them to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's too much turmoil myself. I think that our method of bonding the dog to the person very quickly, I think the dog, if you watch George in all those videos, his head is always slightly turned to Bella.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's always watching her, see what she's doing. And all our dogs are that way. We get that comment constantly.
Yep. When Noelle has her pups, will the donkey cam come back indoors?
Oh, that could
Because
happen.
it was a nursery cam.
It was, although we could turn this one.
Yeah. Wait and see, right?
Wait and see, it's right. It's a pain in the neck to wiggle all these cameras around.
Would our guests like to introduce themselves?
Oh, there you go, I knew it. Go ahead, you're on.
We are Jack and Debbie McRitchie from Buffalo, New York.
What's for supper? Is it out there?
There's something on the stove that says bake for 20 minutes.
Well, why don't can you put it in the oven? We try and put it in at the mail call, and then we're ready to eat after mail call.
As to Queen Bailey and her feet, could like vet wrap or ace bandages cut to fit help?
Yeah,
Did he catch it?
No, he was trying though.
Yeah, he almost got a fly.
She doesn't like stuff on her feet. Her feet are extremely weird. She's got more warts and things. She's got extremely weird feet. We're talking about it. She's doing well. I hate to interrupt it, sort of, you know?
Mhm. Welcome, new people.
Thank you.
3 wolves from Buffalo, New York. That seems to be it.
Huh?
That seems to be it.
That's it? Okay. Why don't we shut the mic off?
Okay.
And,
Wait for dinner.
wait for dinner.
Have a good night.